Hello everyone, welcome to HGW Reviews. Actually, this is my first impressions video, my first impressions video because today I was lucky enough to get a Titanfall beta code from Respawn Entertainment for the Xbox One. I do have an Xbox One. If you don't believe me, and wham! Look at the screen right now. Look at the screen right now because that is a picture of the email that I got earlier today about the Titanfall beta code. There was the code on the screen for the Xbox One. You guys can put it in. It will not work though, sadly. It's actually on my personal email. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I got a Titanfall beta code, and I swear to God, when I got this, I ran around the house. So like it took, I ran around the house, humping my brother, everything. It took 2 hours and 15 minutes to install, though, sadly. Like, I got the email at 1 o'clock p.m., and then 4 o'clock p.m. is when I actually saw it. So, and then I started at like 4:30 and it ended like at 7:30. So, yeah, that's not good. Or it ended like at 4. I started at like at 4, so it was like 2 hours 30. But normally with the Xbox One, when you're installing games, you can play them while they're installing. But since this is a beta, you can't do that. So, and normally it shouldn't take that long. I don't know. The Xbox One's kind of weird with that, even though I think they did just have an update too, because the whole layout for like the game store and stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are here to talk about Titanfall beta. Now, these are just my first impressions. All right, I've played this game for the past 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours straight. All right, I've played this game so much lately. I've had so much fun playing it. And I gotta say, this is a first impressions video, which pretty much that's what a beta is. And now this beta closes on the 18th, so I'm only gonna have a couple more days to play it. So pretty much this is what a beta is first impressions. We can't get a full review on it because it's not the full game. So this is just a first impressions of what we have. I mean, you can obviously tell that the perks are limited, the guns are limited. Like the highest level you can get to is 14, and I'm like 11 right now, and I played the past 4 hours. And you guys might like, what? But I'm pretty sure they must have lowered how fast you can rank up because it took me that long to get to rank 11. And I've actually been doing pretty good at this game because here's the thing. I am having a lot of fun with Titanfall. Now, lots of people are saying Titanfall's the next COD killer. It really isn't, guys. For people who are still saying that, it's not. COD, first off, COD has already killed itself. I like Ghost. I mean, it's okay. It pisses me off way too much. But COD has already killed itself, right? It has already committed suicide. God is done. I mean, this is the 10th year in a row we've had a Call of Duty, as in Call of Duty Ghosts, and they're having Sledgehammer make the next one. Now, I don't know what Sledgehammer do. I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt. But anyways, Titanfall is more of a Crisis killer because this game is more of Crisis. Now, I've never played Crisis, but I've seen lots of gameplay, and the two look very similar. Now, not graphics wise, but Titanfall is made for the next gen. Now, let me tell you why. Because first off, they're getting another company to pretty much take what they have on Titanfall next gen and revamp it to the Xbox 360, which is not technically good. That's not really good because they have done some PS Vita and PlayStation one for like the PS3 to go to the PlayStation Vita. This company that's taking Titanfall for the Xbox One and going to the Xbox 360, but they haven't done anything this big of a scale. And I think when you do that, there's always going to be some technical errors, right? So this game was obviously made for the next gen. You can really tell because the graphics are absolutely phenomenal. They look really good. I mean, they aren't like, I mean, like you could tell. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen an Xbox 360 version, but I'm pretty sure when we have an Xbox 360 version, we can tell. Yeah, that's old gen and that's next gen. Kind of like with Ghost. People are saying that Ghost, like old gen, like looks the same as next gen, but when you compare the two side by side, yeah, there's a big difference, especially on that map Prison Break. Why am I talking about Call of Duty so much? I guess because these people used to create Call of Duty, but I'm not going to go into too much detail about what the game's about and how the game runs because you guys already know that. If you've seen at least as long as you've seen gameplay, I mean, this game is just so much fun. I mean, I've never had so much fun in a game in so long. Like, I didn't like right now. I'm like, why am I not playing Titanfall? Like, I did not want to come downstairs and do this freaking commentary because I don't know. I just didn't want to stop playing the game. Like right now, I'm like, once I get done, once I go and render this thing, I'm going upstairs to play Titanfall because this game is so much fun to play. It just leaves an imprint in your mind, and you're just I'm what like I was just so happy when I got a beta code. And I really want to thank Respawn Entertainment for that. I know they kind of just chose people randomly. I don't care. This game is just it's lots. It's just really fun, and there's so much stuff going on. It's kind of like if you ever play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, right? Now, for people who don't play Call of Duty, you guys are like, dude, I can't relate to this shit at all. Can you please say something that's actually relatable? I'm sorry, guys, but these guys actually created Modern Warfare 2. Like with Modern Warfare 2, if you ever played that game, there's just so much stuff going on right there, right? There's just so much stuff going on. There's explosions and all that stuff, and just whatever, like airstrikes going off everywhere. You know what I'm talking about. If you ever played the game Offer 2, you know that there's a lot going on, and it's not a bad thing with that game. Same thing with this game. There's a lot going on, and it's a lot of fun. Now, personally, the Titans. I'm not a big fan of the Titans. Like, I don't hate them, but for me, I have fun while I'm in them. But for me, I'd rather be on the ground and just run around and killing people. And it seems like with this game, with the AI, you're killing lots of AI, and you're like, oh, I had a pretty good game. But the score doesn't relate to that because it only shows you killing pilots and your deaths. So it's like you kill 5 pilots, which are actual people, by the way, and like you got like 7 deaths, but you killed like 30 fucking AI people. So yeah, like that's what happened to me. I killed like 30 AI people, and I killed like 3 pilots because I couldn't find any pilots. But yeah, but the maps are very big. But personally, again, because of the maps are so big, because of the Titans, and so these Titans can move around and fight, and there's good space for these Titans to move around. And there's only 2 maps that you can play on, which I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm not really saying anything about that. I'm not saying that it's bad at all. I mean, it's a beta. It's not going to be the whole game, and I'm pretty sure people who play the alpha had less than what we have in the beta. I'm not quite sure though. I'm not quite sure. I never played the alpha. I never saw footage of the alpha. I didn't even know there was an alpha until now. Um, but let me think. Let me think. Oh yeah. So the Titans. Personally, I don't like to be in them, but there is a way where you can call in your Titan, and you can have it on guard mode where it stays around that like general area where it spawns. And there's also a way where it can follow you. And if you go into a building, it'll stay out that building. But the only issue is with the following. When it's following you around and it sees an enemy Titan, it will fight that Titan instead of following you. And that's good. But sometimes you kind of just want your guy their Titan to follow you, your guy. So I mean, it's kind of different in that element. Like you can tell, like yeah. Anyways, what I was trying to say with you can tell I'm really like I'm just in such a good mood after playing this game. I mean, it is obviously the honeymoon phase of this game, right? I'm not saying that this is the best game in the world. I'm not saying that this game is awesome. We're gonna have to see when the game comes out, and a couple weeks after the game, when people start bashing on the fucking game, kind of like with Call of Duty. A couple weeks later, everyone hates the game, right? We're gonna have to see a couple weeks after Timefall if people are saying that shit. People are saying that this game sucks. It really just depends then. But overall, as a beta, I think they did a very good job. I know there were some server issues yesterday, but they got that fixed because I was joining into games like nonstop. Like I could leave a game and then join a game back. And I've been talking for 8 minutes, and it really does not feel like I've been talking about for 8 minutes. I don't know what else I have talked about. I mean, about the AI. Oh yeah, let me talk about the AI real quick. Now, for people who do not know, when I was talking about earlier about AI, there's a bunch of AI running around because these maps are so big, and it's only a 6v6 and it's only a 6v6 because there's so many Titans, and also because of the Titans. But they could also add AI, so they decided to add AI instead of making it like a 9v9. Now, if they made it a 9v9, that would suck because you still can find people because these maps are big. They're like bigger than Battlefield. So yeah, that's why there's no 64 versus 64 or 32 versus 32 because there's Titans and stuff. Um, but to make up for that 32 for 32 aspect of Battlefield, which they wanted to bring over, they couldn't do that, so they decided to just put AI. And this AI, if you ever play combat training in Call of Duty, yeah, and you put that on recruit, and for people who do not know, in Call of Duty, there's a thing called combat training, or private match in Ghost, and you would face AI, and you could set them at whatever rank you are, and the recruit was really bad, right? But these are like a little bit worse than recruit. These are probably the noobiest players you'll ever see, the AI, and they pretty much are there to make for you to kill them and make you have your self confidence feel better about the game. And then you see your score at the end, like I was saying earlier, and then you're like, I got pilot kills and I died 14 times. But I still killed 50 fucking like AI people. So they're pretty much there for that. But people are complaining. They're saying that they're too easy. I say no. They are too. Yes, they are too easy. But like if it was just a 6v6, you know how boring that would be. I mean, the maps are fucking huge. If the AI was not in there, like you would be so bored. It would pretty much be like playing Ghosts in 6v6 and like the fucking Whiteout, like that humongous ass map. Like like the biggest map in Call of Duty for a 6v6. I'm not. I should probably stop talking about Call of Duty and how shitty Call of Duty has gotten. But anyways, uh, yeah, like just imagine without the AI. Like if Ghost had AI, this get that game would be awesome. But yeah, guys, so I like the AI. It also gives you something to shoot at every like it doesn't make the game boring. So that is why I like the AI. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I do like the guns so far. I mean, there's only like four guns that you can lock. There's an assault rifle, a shotgun, an SMG, and a sniper rifle, which is pretty much the same. So I do hope with the beta though, if you hit level 14, it also all your stuff, like all your things, transfer over to the real game. I'm pretty sure that's what they did in Battlefield 3, and I really hope that's what they do. I'm pretty sure that it's already, like mm, sorry, I'm pretty sure that it's already gonna do that. But I'm just hoping. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. But just in case if they think they're not gonna do that, please do that, please. All right. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys did all enjoy. Again, my overall Timefall beta first impressions is the game's awesome so far. And again, this is the honeymoon phase. We'll never know until the actual game comes out if we actually really do like this game. Um, we're just gonna have to wait. I mean, it's obviously the honeymoon phase, so obviously I'm gonna say good things about the game, unless I absolutely hate the game, which I don't. So I cannot wait for the actual full game to be released, and I can't wait to have some more maps, because like you play the same two maps, and one map I like, it's okay, but I do worse on than the other map. So I'm trying to get into lobbies where I only play on that one map. So because I pretty much just switch in with every game because there's only two maps. I should probably stop talking. Anyway, guys, I've been talking for 12 minutes and 21 seconds. I do not feel like I've been talking that long. It's pretty insane. All right. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you guys do well enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe to my main channel, HWV2, if you haven't. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.